Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's live. I hope you are really amazingly well. Hi, Lisa, Jubas, Mark. How are you? It's Mega, or it's Megan. I don't know. Carmen, hi, Carmen. So we're going to do a normal tarot today, normal live, channeled messages and giveaways. I did do giveaways last time, and I forgot to put it in the description before, but it's in the description now. So if you are feeling very intuitive today and can guess what card your mystery card will be for every single reading, perhaps you'll win a free reading with me. Okay, so let's have a look and see who's here. We've got Ethereal Muse, Stella, Barker, Jibas, Miga, I'm just going to call you Miga, Lisa, Mark, Carmen, Namira, and it's really good to be here today with you all. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, as usual, we're going to do a collective, let people jump online, and then we're going to go to the list and we're going to start with the readings, okay, for you specifically, okay, for each person. All right, we'll see how many people we can get through today. Hi, Stella. I think you missed your reading yesterday, or was it last night? Anyway, I went on this morning in the US time. It was my last night, and my last night here, it was PM, and it was AM where you were, basically. So, yeah, it wasn't a brilliant live. I think that it's much better when I go on at night. I suppose a lot of people are working and stuff. I get some crazy people on when I go on at night as well. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe that spirit's telling me, no, stick with the PM. Okay, I'm getting huge ringing in my right ear. Somebody could be getting ringing right now in their right ear. It was really interesting. When I woke up this morning, the first thing that came to my mind is a song, a very old song my father used to like. And I knew my father was like there. He's passed. He was 96 or 7 when he passed. And it was a few years ago now. And I'd been thinking, like, all these messages that I bring forward to people about their loved ones and people waiting on the other side for when we leave this human world, okay? And I was thinking, well, I don't know too many people who have passed, and I didn't have a brilliant relationship with my father towards the end, and I was like, I wonder if my dad would be there. And it was sort of like his clarification saying, when your time comes, I will be there, I will be waiting for you, because the song that came on, oh, and I'm getting chills, and I feel that he's possibly here, or someone's just walked through, okay? I do ask Spirit to step up behind me if they're literally in the room with me. I haven't heard them, but I do ask to hear them if they step forward like they did yesterday. But the song was the green grass of home. So that may be for someone. Maybe you've heard that song recently, and as soon as I got up, I put that song on and I found it on YouTube. And it was basically saying, they'll all come to meet me. I know it's a bit of a dark song towards the end, that song, but the message was, they will come to meet you when we eventually, pass over, and only God knows when that is. Okay, so maybe that song was for somebody. Maybe you know that song. It's an old 70s song. All right, moving forward, let's have a look at the main energy for today and this weekend, guys, that's coming up. If I get a court card, I'll put it back in the deck. God only knows. Exactly, God does only know. Hi, Eddie, how are you? But yeah, I mean, maybe you're feeling very nostalgic at this time. Maybe that's all that was telling me. Maybe it was a sort of like message for somebody out there today to say, feeling nostalgic, it's okay to feel nostalgic, but don't sit in sadness. Think of the memories, think of the good times, especially in regards to those who have passed. Eddie, don't go away, because I'm starting to do channeled messages, Eddie, from the spirit world. So if someone wants to come through for you, possibly, I know you know people who have passed. So I'm also picking up Jackie or Jacqueline for someone online straight away. Okay, they are not in the room, so I had spirit just come in and then leave again. All right, I think that was my father, just to say yes, I am here and what have you. But please don't go away, because I'm channeling Lisa. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, 3 of Wands. I love this. I love this for your main energy. For a lot of you, this is stepping into a new spiritual timeline. For some of you, this could be just an understanding and knowing of what you need to do next in your life. There's 2 videos down below about Jupiter. One is about Jupiter and one is about Mars in Virgo for the next 7 weeks. It's actually for the next 5 now because I put that out a couple of weeks ago. But if you want to go watch those, go watch those. And one of them, I think, yeah, they both have your sun and rising signs. 3 of Wands is about action. The 2 of Wands is a period of waiting, needing to be patient. The 3 of Wands is now being able to action something or 100% know which direction you need to go in. Let me example it for myself. I've been thinking a lot about a certain thing in my life that I need to, should I, what should I do in this situation? And it's basically following your heart. And I got clarification from that. And also, you know, I think part of my personal growth here on this channel is starting to channel spirit, because they do want to come through and use me to speak to you, give you healing. Okay, so there's something here, you're upgrading, you're going to another level, whether this be spiritually, whether this be within a relationship. I feel for a lot of you it's with a relationship. This card here, by the way, is one of the major arcana. Okay, one of the 22 majors, so see if you can guess which one that is. Okay, so the number 3, the 8 and the... Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, masculine energy here, all right? This is your focus. Interesting. So for those masculines online, and especially if you're an earth sign, Spirit is really asking you to focus on yourself, focus on building a solid foundation for yourself. Could be materially, some of you could be really focused on a new home or on anything financial, a new job, building a business, anything like that. Okay, let's have a look and see what else we have for that advice. Now this may be a different story or this may be along the same vein. Oh my goodness. So you have the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Some of you could be dealing with one of these masculines, air sign or earth. We also have the pentacle, and he's holding this pentacle here. So for a lot of you, this is hyper focus on financial, on material, on building something for yourself. If you're starting a business, it's going to go really well. I just want you to know that, okay? It is going to go really, really well. Interesting. I'm not picking up too much with these energies, but this is your focus, being very, very focused with the Ace of Swords here on your financial gain, on your security, however you see that, okay? Maybe there's something coming in that is a new offer, a new opportunity, a new gift, like for myself. Or it's not really a new gift, but I'm starting to bring it to my channel, which is new to me. However it fits in your situation, whatever new thing is coming, you know what to do, you know how to action it, it's innate, it's inbuilt within you, you're very intuitive, and you have this deep knowing anyway, okay? All right, let's have a look and see. Advice from Spirit, please. Advice from Spirit here. Just have fun, guys. Have fun. Another 3. So some of you could be seeing 3s. 3s are all about, you know, communications with others, collaborations with other people, especially the 3 of Pentacles, right? Because it's like a new contract or a new soul contract with someone. Someone could be in a third party, but I'm not really picking it up. A lot of, you know, readers say that, but I shouldn't really think about that, should I? It's like basically have fun. This is what your advice from Spirit is. Have fun, get to know people. If you're a bit of a loner like myself, like Eddie as well, this is about like getting out there. Trust issues are highlighted, right? The 7 of Swords wanted to come out then. But it's really important that you let your guard down, let your wall down a little bit in regards to this. Okay, what you don't see coming is the 7 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Very material reading today, very interesting. So this is what you don't see coming. There's something that's going to put you in very good stead here for your current, present, future, and future, okay? And it could be financial. Some of you could be, you know, I'm getting inheritance strongly for somebody. Obviously, that's not for everyone. Maybe for one person online. There's something about like you can relax a little bit now with money. You don't have to like worry too much here, but there is still planning involved if that's your story. What else do we have here? The Hermit. Yeah, I mean, Virgo energy. I don't know if there's some sort of message in here for Eddie, because Eddie doesn't always come on, and there's like a really strong pull to have a read for you, Eddie, so don't go anywhere, okay? If you can, if you can hang around, all right. So keep following your dream. Some of you have got some sort of dream here of building a legacy for yourself and for your future, for your children. You will be financially stable. If somebody is really worried about money, keep, get those opportunities that arise, go with them. If they don't work, they don't work, or if they don't work for you, I should say that they don't work. But it's really important to keep your eyes on that prize and keep your dreams alive and work hard, okay, here. All right, how is Spirit trying to help you? More Virgo, okay. Spirit is trying to help you with stop worrying so much, okay? Stop worrying so much about stuff, okay? Spirit is trying to help you set boundaries with others. And a lot of the time we worry about like what's going on in our lives because we want approval from somebody else, or we want just everyone to get along. And unfortunately, it doesn't always work like that, right? So Spirit's trying to help here with taking the worry out of situations and, get back into your spiritual, guys, okay? Queen of Pentacles. This is spiritual growth is here to be had. Good karma. This came out in the upright. Thank you, God. Justice in the upright. Things will balance out, okay? Things will be the way that they're supposed to be. Heartbreak is leaving you, okay? So somebody has been going through a lot. You're getting clarity here and you're moving towards a new life. Who guessed the Lovers? Because the Lovers is this card. This is coming into very divine protection. This is connecting with your higher self. For some of you, connecting with a love interest with this Three of Wands. This new journey is going to bring a person in. Possibly, if those are watching, they're interested in masculines as well, because we've got a lot of masculine energy here, okay? So the Lovers. I love this card. I love the Lovers, okay? All right. Let's have a look and see who is first. I'm going to actually pull up the list. I don't have any moderators on right now. So Ethereal, hi Ethereal. We have Stella. We have Barker, Jeebus. We have Mega, I'm going to call you Megan. Megan, Lisa, Mark. Carmen, Namira, Ari, Mia, Tiger, Eddie. If you do donate, you will be next, okay, or first. So, if you want to do that, if you've got other things to do, you may want to have that option. Jasmina, hi Jasmina. Okay, Eddie, post your question. The first thing I saw with you, Eddie, when I was just before I read the list out, I don't want to go back to your accident, but there's something coming up here with your accident in the car that you were in. I don't know whether you remember, but the rear vision mirror? Not outside the car, the one inside the car, okay? Something about the rear vision mirror, they're showing me that. And they're showing me like something that was hanging off the rear vision mirror, like a chain or something was hanging off that rear vision mirror. I don't know if you remember this. Were you sitting behind the passenger seat? Okay, just let me know if you were. What do I need to know? I'm talking to two different people. All right, so you were in the back seat. Okay, I wonder if you were in the far left, behind the passenger. If you can remember, what do I need to know? I'm talking to two different people, a Capricorn and a Gemini. Right, okay, because I just see, I don't know whether you're asleep or, yeah, okay, so that's where I see you sitting. So there's something here about this. They're not coming in through yet, but they're showing me, okay? They're showing me whoever was in the accident. There's two people possibly that passed. There's two people possibly that passed here. Give me a second, because like sometimes when I start to channel, they're scared to come in or dubious or like just wary. And then when they build a bit of trust with me, they come through. So just give me a second, okay? So they're the two people that passed. There was no one else that passed. It was just these two, okay? This was like a forever and ever relationship that you were with. You thought that you were going to be with this girl for a very long time. I feel that she's here, but she's not in the space, okay? I'm going to ask her to come through and see if she can. I'll still answer, of course, your question, but this is a new thing I'm starting on YouTube, so I just want to go with it, okay? Go with what Spirit's asking me to do. So, Christy, if you want to come in, you can trust this space, so please walk in and let me hear that you're here, if you're here. So I'll just leave it at that and see if she wants to come through, okay? I think this is not really, I suppose it's some sort of solace in some fact. There's the number 14 is significant, 14, 15, I don't know if that makes any sense. It may have happened on the 14th or 15th of a month. And I'm feeling it's more so the beginning of the year than like the middle or the end of the year, but I may be wrong. I'm just picking up some messages, okay, that come through, okay? The 30th of November. That was the year after my son was born, my first child. Okay. All right, we're just going to leave that at the moment because nothing's really coming through in regards to that, okay, at the moment. But I've asked her to step in. Let's have a look and see what's coming through in regards to... I don't know why the Hamptons just came up. That may be significant to you, okay. Maybe you know someone from the Hamptons. Let's have a look and see. Okay, Lisa, we'll see if someone can come through when your turn comes around, unless you want to donate. Tanya, thank you for donating. Let's have a look and see what's here for Eddie in regards to, is it the Gemini and the Capricorn? So you're interested in a Gemini, you're interested in a Capricorn. Honestly, if it doesn't rain, it pours, right? So there's the Capricorn. They're coming up as a king, so they're coming up as very masculine energy. And in the general that we just did, the King of Pentacles also came out. And I did feel like there's something like in here for you. Okay, so let's have a look. So we have the Six of Cups. So I'm going to do each person. Capricorn, Six of Cups, Three of Pentacles. You definitely have a soul contract with the Capricorn. Okay, why does Eddie have a soul contract with the Capricorn? There's past life connection here. All right, 100%. You've got the Three of Pentacles, which is soul contract when we're talking about love. We've got the Capricorn energy. So they are a soulmate in some way. They are from past life. And you feel that you've known them before. And there is a soul contract in this life, okay, with this person. And they carry a lot of masculine energy. So they could be very like established, happy in their work, building. Oh, okay, so someone's just stepped forward behind me, okay. Maybe Christy was like don't forget about me. And I didn't, Christy, but you know, you're here now, so take a seat. Okay, let's have a look and see. Four of Pentacles. Sorry, Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Seven of Cups. Okay, so there is quite a lot, I mean, you know, there's quite a lot of confused energy when it comes to you right now. You're unsure what to do. I don't know if you've had an argument with the Capricorn, right? And if you haven't, you're going to have one. Or you're going to have some sort of altercation. You know, not everyone can believe what you believe, Eddie. Everybody is very different. And, but I understand that if someone's not super spiritual, then it's very hard to be on the same page with them. Why is the Four of Swords here? Why is the Four of Swords for the Capricorn here? And I'm not picking up the Gemini energy yet, so we'll go there shortly. Ace of Wands. I don't feel there's been intimacy. I don't feel there's been intimacy yet with this person. Okay, Spirit just said mental struggle. Why has this person got mental struggles? Has she got a... I don't know whether you know about this, but there's something here about they've really struggled on a mental level in regards to intimacy and getting close to others. So the signals they put out are like that they're interested in you, and they may well be. But there's also like a lot of confusion here. I don't know if this person works in an office as well. I see them like typing all day on a computer. Maybe they journal as well, okay. So there's some sort of confusion here. Perhaps something happened in their family, even from childhood, or it wasn't a happy home, okay? Why is the Seven of Cups here, Spirit? Why is the Seven of Cups? So Eddie has a soul contact with this person, and they are past life energy, but there is confusion. Oh, they mistrust so much. So something happened to them, and it could go a long way back, okay? So there's some sort of sadness here in regards to family. 10 of Cups in the reverse, 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups. So there's a mistrust here. Now this could have been something that happened in their family. This could just be that they find it very hard to trust. Something significant could have happened when they were a child as well, but I don't want to go into that too much. There's something about a father, a grandfather or a father in the reverse, Four of Swords. That may be the funeral, that may be the passing that you just said online on the feed, okay? So I think there's a lot of healing that is going on with her right now, the star healing that she probably hasn't quite processed yet. She's not ready for a relationship, okay? Not at this point, just because, right, we've got the soulmate card and the contract, the soul contract. It doesn't mean she's ready at this point for a relationship. But the star is here, which is really nice. Now that's the Aquarius energy, right? That's Aquarius energy. We're looking at a Gemini next, so let's have a look and see. The Star and the Hermit. So this is you. This is you holding like this star in the lantern. You're very fixated on this person. You're willing to wait or even help with her healing here, I feel. Okay, let's look at the Gemini. So that's that, and she's not ready yet, so go slow with that one. Were you in a band when Christy passed? She's talking about a band, or you were thinking of it, or you were playing around with music. Just let me know that. She's here, but she's sort of holding back a little bit. Okay, let's have a look. Gemini energy for Eddie. 6 of Wands. Temperance card. Sagittarius. So the Gemini's a lot more emotionally balanced right now. She is a fighter. She's a warrior, okay? There's something really sweet about the Gemini. Very, very sweet. She could have a child as well. And or maybe not, okay? So, you know, depending upon what's going on in her life. But this is like, she sees things from the glass half full, not empty. This is a very patient person. This is someone who has been through a lot, but also gained a lot from her hard work, okay? And she's either trying to get emotionally balanced, or she is very emotionally balanced. And I think that she's done a very good job so far. She's been through a lot. She hasn't told you as well everything, okay? You got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Spirit said, look at the bottom of the deck. Okay, and there's your Gemini. Okay. That's just clarifying what I'm saying. All right. 6 of Swords now. 6 of Wands, 6 of Swords. Whatever she's doing currently in her life, she's succeeding at it. She's got over the hardest part. You just said she's going to therapy. So she's got over the hardest part, and she is succeeding in being more balanced, being more patient. She could have gone through a very difficult divorce or financial settlement, or something like that, where she's been through something quite major, and she's really got through it, okay? 2 of Swords, 9 of Cups, and the Hermit. So this is her possibly really loving, it's sort of like showing me her character, loving her. I don't think this is your energy, this is you, this is her. She loves to be alone. She wears a lot of her dreams on, you know, within herself. She still finds it very hard to make decisions from a mental level. Maybe that's what she's doing with her therapist. And then you have the Star. No way. So you have the Star for both people. 14 people online waiting. If anyone's donated, let me know, and I will go with you next. Let's have a look. Anything else for Eddie? She will achieve what she's setting out to achieve from a mental level, from a successful level. Like the going to therapy will be very, very good for her and for her child, but she's still that introvert, okay? Which is unusual for a Gemini, but she's got used to being introverted, all right? And that's okay, Eddie, right? Everybody's different. They don't have to, like, as long as they match in energy. All right. There's 5 of Wands in the reverse, the 9 of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Wheel. Right, I feel that you're possibly more drawn towards the Gemini. There's something mysterious. Spirit just said mystery, mysterious. There's something mysterious about the Gemini that you sort of like have got to find out yet. She's not a completely open book. And then you've got the 5 of Wands in the reverse. You know, whatever, 5 of Wands in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, as you know, this is getting, I feel that she's accomplished that stepping stone to the 6s, because both of these came up in the upright. Success and moving forward mentally. She will be successful in her therapy. She's going to get more emotionally balanced, but she's not going to change being introverted. That's who she is, okay? I feel that she would be very much so into meditation and more spirituality, more so than the Capricorn. But you've got the star with both of them. I feel that you're more drawn, or will be soon, towards the Gemini, okay? That was your reading, Eddie. Christy just wants you to know, just before we leave that, right, and she is there up in spirit, she wants you to know that, she just said, don't forget me. Don't ever forget me, okay? Thank you, Nancy. Let me just check my PayPal. Let's see who else is here. Tanya donated, I know that. Okay, so Tanya was first and then Nancy. So we'll just, I could never forget her. Oh. Connecting. Okay, Tanya, post your question, lovely. Let's have a look at your cards. If you want any specific cards, Tanya, I've got all these decks here. I've got a lot of decks, but I'm only planning to use a few right now, okay, today. So let's move some stuff out of the way. Let me get some Palo Santo burning, because I just love the smell of this, okay? Like, this is amazing. If you can find some really thick, like, really good pieces of wood in, you know, shops, obviously, go and get some Palo Santo. If you've never smelt it, you'll die. You think you've died and gone to heaven. Okay, this is absolutely beautiful. Very fresh. This one's very fresh. I don't know, I think some of them sit in the shops for a while and just don't seem to be as fresh, and they've got the dust all over them. This is absolutely beautiful. And buy the ones that they keep in glass jars, okay, or jars. How is the weekend going to go for Tanya? Let's see what's going on here. What does Spirit want you to know, focus on right now? I'm going to pull some Sacred Traveler cards, okay? Francisco, you can be on the list or you can donate. Tanya is next. Let's have a look. 18 people on. That's pretty good for this live. Okay, if you're on here, do not go away, because I'm doing a giveaway today. So we're going to be using the Rider-Waite-Smith. In a second, well, for every reading, see if you can guess what this card will be. But I won't put it out yet, okay? So I do feel that you'll be going out in the evening, okay? Ooh. You have some sort of like, there's something about the moonlight. There's a song. Spirit's like leading me more towards the song. Hold on. There's something here about a mystery. There's something mysterious about this weekend, okay? There's passion, there's pleasure, and something about the evening. All right. You're going to have fun this weekend. But of course, it's up to you, right? Let's have a look and see what else is here. Oh, so you have a King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine, straight away came out. We're going to pull a card for the overall as well. Three of Wands. I believe that recently you've chosen a path, a certain path. You've chosen which way you want to like go forward, whether it's your approach to love. The number 8 could be significant as well. You've got some really nice cards. There's a really strong Aquarius masculine. I'm just going to say, if you're looking for love and you're going out with friends, you may meet someone. Just make sure that you stay in your lane as far as if someone's going to be with you, they need to respect your independence and freedom. That's all I'm going to say here. There's something magical. There's something about the sun and the moon and the stars. The sun hasn't come out, but it could do. So you've got the moon and the stars here. Let's pull out an overall card. I do feel that you're going to meet someone, all right? Someone very, very positive. So the King of Swords can be quite cool and collected, but he's very positive. He really supports others and helps. He's very good at communication. He could be an Aquarius. And we've got a card here. It's one of the Swords energies. Okay, so if anyone wants to try and guess what that is. Yeah, And that's just clarifying that, and that's the truth. Ace of Swords, and there's the Moon. Okay, so this is someone who's like a little mysterious, and that's nice because you don't want that open book. Okay, you may be fearful of a new pathway that you've decided. Maybe you're like been a hermit for a while or something, and you're like, no, I'm going to go look for love. I'm going to find my person. And even though there may be fear attached to that, there's something about going out at night. I don't see any like, of course, keep safe, but I don't see any negative stuff with that, okay? If you're invited somewhere at night time, Spirit's saying go, you're going to have a good time. And you'll get more clarity on this reading once you go out, once you meet this person. There's more clarity coming in. They could very well be an Aquarius, okay? The Emperor, older male. You could be seeing your father if he's still around, or your grandfather as well. That's coming through, but it's not very like double Pisces here. You could be meeting a Pisces. You could have a friend that's a Pisces. You also have Aries here. Okay, what else do we have? So there's something mysterious and magical about this weekend here. You could like bump into this person. You're also thinking about, you know, how far you've been, where you are at in your life right now, where you want to be in the future. You could be talking to this person about very philosophical things, okay? This person could be very spiritual, Libran energy. So you got a lot of air energy in your chart, in your, I said in your chart. You got a lot of air energy here. Double Libra, double Aquarius. You got the Emperor, you got the Justice in the upright. So there's a sweetness about like friends and possibly new romantic connection. And it will happen very quickly, like when you least expect it. You could be getting communication from an older male as well this weekend, like a father, a brother, whatever that means to you, okay? What else do we have? We have triple Pisces in your reading. I don't know what sign you are, but yeah. Okay, I do feel someone from your family is going to contact you as well this weekend, especially if you've been at odds with someone, especially if it's a male as well, and things are going to go okay. So if you've been at odds, if you've been having arguments or difficulty with communication or within a family unit, that is going to be resolved very soon, okay? And this card, which will tie everything in together, is the Six of Swords. So you're moving, like this weekend, you're going to much more of a level-headed place. There's a lot of clarity this weekend. Even though there's some mystery, there's still clarity, okay? So you're going to be clear on something. You've got the Ace of Swords, you've got the Knight of Swords, and you've got this Five of Wands in the reverse, which is telling me that something's going to be cleared up this weekend. And this could even just be in your own psyche, or you're ready to move on mentally from something that's been difficult, but I do feel it's like family related. That was your reading, okay? Nancy, post your question. Nancy is next, and then Ali. Thank you, Ali. Okay, Ali, I don't see your donation. Okay, Ali, I don't see your donation, so can you just check your PayPal, please? Nancy, do you see me moving this year? Okay, let's have a look and see. Thank you, Mega. I just checked my PayPal, but I don't see your donation, Ali. Okay, let's have a look and see what's here for you, Nancy. Okay, will you move this year? Let's have a look and see. First of all, we're just going to bring out an overall energy, whatever spirit wants to. Ooh, okay. You have a grandfather in spirit. So he's on the external right now. He's not in my space. I'm going to ask him to come in. I'm also getting a name beginning with S, and I'm getting Samuel for you very strongly. And I don't know if you know anyone called Samuel Nancy, but there's like some sort of connection there with Samuel. Maybe you're going to meet someone called Samuel if you don't know, or Sam, but Samuel is very like, that's just an old-fashioned name. So let me know if that's relating to you. Moving this year, let's have a look and see. Nancy, Nancy, Nancy. Oh my goodness, we've got 2 cards. I don't know if anyone saw those, but we've got 2 cards here. One is a Cups energy and one's one of the majors. So if anyone guesses one of those, you'll get a free 5-10 minute reading with me. 1313 is on the screen. Nancy, you need to talk to me. Let's have a look at the recent past in regards to your living situation. Oh, I'm going to refresh my, I think it was an older relative. Okay. So see if you can find out. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. I want to keep that in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. There has been a lot of financial difficulty. Obviously, that relates to moving, or, you know, if you can't come up with a bond or something for your next property. I know, like, the rental market is very, very hard. I feel that you've, you know, possibly been in a place where you've kept the faith here. Right, let me just have a drink of water. Let me just pull some more cards before I start jabbering on. You've had to be very careful, though, with your finances here. I don't know if you are living with, or you're living with family right now, or you're living with someone else. I do feel in the present moment you're living with someone else, another female or family. You're looking online for what you like, okay? But you're very much concerned or taking into account the finances that you have, Nancy. So I do feel that you're living possibly with family right now. Future energy. There's something about taking the blindfold off and getting very practical on a practical level. Moving house or moving out is not a cheap, it's not, you know, it's expensive. Okay. You may also be with a partner and you're thinking about moving in with them. All right. So I don't know if you're in a relationship. And these 2 cards are what you don't see coming. Okay. So there's something about continue searching for what you can afford here. And like I said, you may even be living with another person, okay? Ooh. If you've been struggling financially, just know that Spirit is going to bring you, I'm hearing pennies from heaven. Someone could be helping you, or you could be receiving money that you didn't expect here, okay? This is really nice. So look for what you can afford right now. You may be looking online a lot. You may see a lot of places you really like, but no, on an internal level, you can't, like, afford them. So there's need to get really practical here and go down a notch or 2 with the dollars, okay? But I do see, like, you being very happy. If you're not got money coming in, it's somewhere you're going to be able to afford, but you're going to have money left over, which is what you want, right? You don't want to be living somewhere extravagant and then having no money at all to pay the bills or to live. So there's something here about just needing to be very aware and be very honest with yourself here when you're looking for stuff of what you can afford, okay? Then there's someone in your life, though, that you're very strongly connected to. If you're not living with someone, it's like they've possibly offered you as well to move in with them, and you're like, no, I need to get my own place. You will be happy. The sun is here. You will get what you need, okay? And if anyone guessed these or one of them, it's the 10 of Cups and the Lovers. That's why I asked you if you were moving in with someone, okay? But there's a beautiful home here that you're going to feel the energy is going to be very light. It's going to be very happy. Okay, so the energy you're moving into your place, okay, into your new place. Yes, you will, and you'll be very happy there. Spirit is just saying, you know, just make sure that you're not biting off more than you can chew financially. Okay. Ali, post your question. I'm just going to check PayPal again to see if it's gone in. Okay. Okay, Ali, I didn't receive anything. Okay, I think, anyway, I'm not going to go there, but yeah. Thank you, Nancy. Let's have a look right back at the beginning again. Ethereal and Stella, if you're there, let me know. We've got Ethereal, Stella. I don't know when Maria came in, but I didn't get Maria. Maybe I missed out Maria. Maria. Barker, Jeebus, Megan, Lisa, Mark, Carmen, Namira, Ari, Mia, Tiger, and Jasmina. That's the only people I've got on the list. Ellie said she's donated, but she didn't, so we're not going to go there. Let's have a look and see who is here. Oh, Stella Maria. Okay. Okay. No, I had two. No. We had Stella, who's always on here. Ethereal, who's always on here. And then you haven't changed the name of your channel, right? So let me just plug in my power bank here while we're waiting. Hi, Lane. How are you, lovely? Oh, hold on. I'm going mad. Okay, I should take this thing off at the end. It's so annoying. All right, it just catches on things all the time. All right, let me put this on because I'm 20% battery. I fell asleep last night listening to stuff. Okay. Okay, who's here? So we got Ethereal, Stella, Barker, Ali did not donate, Queen. She said she did, but she didn't. Now she's gone AWOL. Okay. Ethereal. No, she said she did, Queen, but she didn't. Because I checked my PayPal. Lisa. Is Lisa there? Lisa, don't go anywhere. I felt that in my soul. She's done that before a few times. That's why I checked. I trust certain people, but certain people I'm just like, I'm not sure about that. Ethereal, Stella, and Barker. Ethereal, please post. Who's here? Come on, guys. Stella. No, I'm serious. I'm so serious, lol. Okay. All right, no one's talking to me. 13 people are online and no one's talking to me. Ethereal, Stella, Barker, and Jeebus. If any of you are there, otherwise I'm just going to go on to the next person. It's me again. I thought that was like Megan. Magic by Moonlight, hi. Stella, post your question. What does Spirit Guides want me to know? All right, guys, if you want a reading, you're going to have to be on the mark, okay? You need to be like, come on, let's do this, okay? Stella, let's see what's here for you. What does Spirit want you to know? I haven't given any readings away today yet, so come on, guys, see if you can guess, and you can put in the comments, in the feed, in the chat, what you think this card is for Stella, okay? All right. This card is part of the giveaway. If anyone wants to play this game, see how intuitive you are and if you can tune into what this card could be. It's one of the Pentacles energy And if you don't know your tarot, just put like the number 1, the number 5, the number 7, whatever you think this is. This is Pentacles from the 1 to the 10. Okay, so Stella, just know that you're exactly where you need to be, okay? 100% you're exactly where you need to be, Stella, okay? And you can only have one guess, guys, okay? You're exactly where you need to be in your life. So even if you're moving into some sort of unknown territory or you're unsure, Stella, about what to do and everything looks new to you. There's something about, this is all new to me, okay? Birds are significant, the owl and the, we have blue tit here, which is like part of the wren family, I think. There's some connection possibly with the UK as well for you, Stella, all right? You're exactly where you need to be. Wow. Wow. This is really nice. Whatever unknown territory you're moving forward into, just know that it's going to bring a lot of love, a lot of connection. This can be in a job or relationships, family, but there's some sort of unknown success that's coming in that you just don't know about yet. I don't know if you're coupled or single, and I don't remember everybody's story, but there's something here about love or support coming in for you, okay? There's a lot of success coming in for you. There's a lot of success here. Wow, it could be in love and creativity or in work. There's some sort of new doorway opening up for you that's going to bring you a lot of success. You need to go deep here and get grounded, all right? So wearing the color red, doing base or root chakra meditation, your chakras, really focusing your attention on your lower right near your tailbone, that lower part of your body, okay? There could be something going on there. Perhaps you need some mass sort of health thing. Perhaps you've been, Spirit saying to get moving as well, like to get moving. But this Ace of Wands is a brand new opportunity. Now this can be a new property. It can be a new relationship. It can, you know, what is it you want most right now in your life? This could be coming in. No more waiting. The Two of Wands came up in the reverse. If you're procrastinating on something, Stella, you need to move with something, okay? You don't want this opportunity to pass you by. Jupiter is there for the taking, for expansion and joy and new things coming in and luck and good fortune. Take this opportunity. Even if you're scared, right? Even if this is an unknown thing, there's a real strong need here for you to not procrastinate and to move forward on something. The Justice, Libran energy. So whatever news coming in is very successful. This could be a contract. I do feel very strong contract energy, okay? And Spirit saying, no, you know when you need to jump on something and when you need to leave it alone. You know what's for you and what's not for you. You're very spiritual, you're very intuitive, okay? Even though that this new thing coming in is like at the unknown, you may like start working in a job that you never sort of wanted to or thought about choosing that career path. You may be starting to or wanting to have this, you may have this like internal, which is your intuition, right? That nudge to start studying something new. But there's something new here and you need to stop procrastinating on it, okay? I talked about wearing the color red. Look at that, okay? And then you've got the King of Wands, the Page of Wands. It's time to get really creative and even like a project or a YouTube channel or something. There's something you need to do. You need to act. The King of Wands and the Page of Wands are all about action. There's something here about travel as well for you, okay? Don't get confused in the love department, okay? If you're happy on your own right now, then it's not love for you, right? It can be family, it can be a project, it can be a new job. It can just be changing a habit, okay? Having a new outlook on life. It can be a spiritual thing. So whatever this new thing is for you, the main message here is stop procrastinating and move forward on it. And this card will tie everything in together, which it does. And Queen got it correctly. So Queen, you can send me an email for your free 5-minute reading, okay? And, oh, Athea. It is the Three of Pentacles. So there's a new contract, there's a new soul contract, there's a new job, there's a new contract with a person. There's a pathway here that you need to be following, and Spirit's saying to get grounded, figure out what it is, and start doing it, okay? Ethereal, if you're there, or we'll go to Barker or Jeebus. We've only got 9 people on. Tell me who's online. That may be easier, okay? It's me again. Post your question. It's Queen here. It's Queen here. Elaine's here. Okay. Hi, Bonnie the Bunny. That's cute. Very cute, cute, cute. What is the possible outcome of my connection with T? What do my guides want me to know about this? Who is he to you? Okay. Who is this person to you? I feel it's a masculine. I'm getting Travis or something like that. Okay. Let's pull out your card. Hi, Kyle. Okay. So let's see what's here. Queen, you won that free 5-minute reading, so send me an email. I'll get it to you in the next 4 or 5 days. A crush. Okay, a crush. I don't normally put a court card there, but I'm going to put this one there because I'm feeling it's going to tie the reading together. So this is one of the court cards. King, Queen, Knight, or Page. Okay. So it's one of the court cards. I'm not going to tell you which suit to see if you can tune into what that could be. All of you, okay, put your comment in the chat, and if you want a reading, if you win a reading because you guessed correctly, then that's amazing. Okay, so a crush, T and the crush, okay. Ooh. I'm hearing, let's go back to the beginning, a very good place to start. You may like the sound of music, okay. We've got the Page of Pentacles here. Maybe you've just started to get to know this person, okay. And maybe you're starting to know them, talking to them, getting to know everything about them. And then this is stirring up feelings of emotion, of getting emotional, or you've been getting quite emotional over this person. And there they are, King of Cups. Ooh. Ooh, so you can like really have a lot of strong emotional feelings towards this person, right? It's me again. You've got like a lot of emotions here going on. 10 of Cups. Look at all these cups energies. I think this person is open and willing to get to know you. When you're around this person, you just feel complete. You feel like super, super happy. You could also be asking about them. I'm not going to like be, what's the word, condescending here, but you could both be very young, okay, or young, or 18, or, you know, hopefully not under, because under 18 should not be watching, but, you know, whatever. And then you've got like to 25. I'm hearing the number 25, okay. There's really strong Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. This is beautiful. You've got another ace. So if I'm going to say a yes or a no, this is a definite yes, okay? For could this be going to something else? I feel that this person mirrors you, and the reason why I'm saying that is because this card is the Queen of Cups. So you have the King and the Queen of Cups. So you've got very mirroring energy. You also have 2 aces, mirroring energy. You also have 2 pages, very mirroring energy. So this could be a twin flame. This could be the one, okay? But they feel, wow, look at the bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. Oh, wow, you got the, yeah, you got the twin flame card. I was going to say this could be your twin flame, and maybe I did say that. So you are moving in the right direction. Cancer energy, Spirit is trying to push you forward towards this person, I feel. This is a get out of, Spirit just said get out of jail card. Okay, basically, to release heartbreak in your life. I feel there's a lot of love coming for you, and this person is very good for you. There's a lot of new opportunities, especially with travel with this person. Okay, So we are adults, fortunately. Okay. But there's, this can be very past life energy here because it's so mirroring. Look at this. Two King and Queen of Cups, like I said, two aces, two pages. This is past life energy, okay? This person makes you feel alive again. They make you feel youthful, okay? And I only say not condescending because I don't want someone to think if they're like 18 that they're a baby, because they're not. All right, not how we get brought up in this world. Thank you, that was your reading. So that's really exciting and very mutual there. You may want to look in the description, and this is for everyone, of the Jupiter Fortunate Times video, okay, that's in the description. See where it lays in your sun and your rising. Kyle, you can have a reading, but you are on a list, okay? Okay, so yeah, good luck to you with that, okay? It's me again. Okay, so the next person we have, I'm going to do Lisa or Mark. So Lisa or Mark, whoever's on. Thank you, it's me again. Lisa or Mark. I think Mark is new as well. Lisa, post a question, lovely. Who do you see coming towards me? What, as in a relationship? Are you single? Do you want love, Lisa? Lisa wants love. Lisa and whoever sitting in a tree, K-I-S-S-I-N-G. I just want to say that. I don't know why. There's something about school here. I think you had a really beautiful upbringing. I'm feeling that you have spirit actually wanting to come in to talk about your upbringing. I don't know whether your father has passed. Let me know. I feel there's that older male in the background wanting to come through, but they'll only come through if I ask them to. Okay. Well, if I ask them to come in. Okay, Lisa, what do you see coming for Lisa Spirit in regards to love, recent past, energy? Past energy, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, my goodness me. I'm just going to say here, don't hold on to the past or a past love, especially a childhood sweetheart. You may be feeling very nostalgic at this time as well. Perhaps you offered like attention or affection to somebody, okay? Oh, this is a Pentacles energy, sorry, by the way, between the 1 and the 10 of Pentacles. So you have some fours in your reading. You may be seeing 444 quite lately, Lisa. But I feel in your recent past, this is you offering love to someone, like being very open. They may have rejected you in some sort of way, or you may have even just been thinking about going towards this particular person. It could be an ex as well, because we're talking about nostalgia, right? Four of Pentacles, like if you haven't done the healing you need to from an ex relationship, Spirit's asking you to really work on that, okay? You're also worried that a habit or a situation could repeat itself. You're scared in a way to bring forward love to another person, or to get involved with anyone. And right now you're just sort of hanging on to the memories of the past, but you're worried about moving towards the future. Right, current energy, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Swords in the reverse. So yeah, you're going through a period of healing and releasing. A lot of the time, even if you release the person yourself and you knew it was the right time, there's still like you needing to go through, okay, that relationship has ended. Let's go through from the beginning what happened, why I released them, where I need to set my boundaries in the future, and what pain have I not closed off from that? Because the story, the human story, and which is the tarot, is about going through that beginning to end, right? And then starting anew on a different timeline, different chapter. So you need to go through this process of healing because it's not quite over yet with the Three of Swords in the reverse, but you're well on your way to getting through this, okay? Right, Ace of Pentacles, and there's the healing at the bottom of the deck. Eight of Cups is always the healing card. So is the Star. And Spirit is really wanting to bring this opportunity in for you, but it won't come until you heal and then close the cycle. Okay, the World. Very simple tarot story here. Okay. And there's your Ace of Wands. So near future or future energy, a month of April is very significant. Also, someone beginning with A, if possibly you're meeting a new person beginning with A. I'm not going to say that it's going to happen overnight. It depends how quickly you want to do your healing and how much you want to jump on top of that. Yes, it can cause tears. Yes, it can cause pain. And it probably will do, okay? For all the injustices that have been done, not just from your recent ex, but from the past. So if you haven't done any healing through in regards to things that have been released, you need to do it, okay? And I say this to everybody, and we go through all these different periods in our life where we have our highs and then we have our super lows, okay? So maybe you're in, I don't actually feel you really devastated, because the Nine of Swords is all like self, and it's not like a real, it's still part of your story, but it's not like significantly affecting you, I may say, on a emotional level, but it's still something you need to do, okay? Yeah, and there's that Devil. That toxicity. So maybe as part of your healing, you need to look at where the injustices have been in your life, even if you write them down to keep track of everything, because I think there's a few things here. What part you played in the relationship and the breakup, what part you played to continue the relationship, okay, and the boundaries you didn't set, or what you allowed to happen to you, okay, because it's all about allowance. We always allow the person who steps into our home, the person who steps into our life, and unfortunately it takes many years to understand that. I've just started to get it by the time I'm 50, but there you go, okay? So it's breaking that toxic chain, right? Anyway, when you meet your person, your new person, I'm just going to also add to this. This is not all about love here, right? I do feel there's some sort of new work opportunity or project or something you're doing, possibly on a side hustle or on your own, or something you're building. I'm seeing real estate with you for whatever reason. Maybe you work in real estate. Okay, so we're talking about love here, those spirits. So I do want, okay. So we do have the King of Cups, which is my King of Love. So there is a person coming in for you. It will happen out of absolutely nowhere, okay? And it's a very passionate, loving connection, yeah? And this is what you don't see coming. In regards to your relationship, it is the Ten of Pentacles, which is the best, right? But it's also a 10, right? So you've earned this 10 of Pentacles. And that's what I love about the story of the tarot, from the 1 to the 10. It's the getting the new idea, yes, it's getting the new opportunity, it's getting the new job, it's starting the new project, it's getting the new person, but it's still the number 1, okay? It's still the number 1, it's still the start of. And then the work you've got to put in after that Ace, the 2, the self-doubt, the 3, okay, I'm not going to doubt myself, I'm going to go for it. The 4, depending upon, of course, which suit it is, whether it's a Wands, a Pentacles, etc. But this is like, as far as this is concerned, you will get what you want in regards to a relationship, and you will go the distance with someone, okay? Thank you so much, Lisa. And we have Mark next, or Carmen. So Mark or Carmen, I don't know if anyone donated. I think Stella did, actually. I don't know. Can someone please tell me what's going on? Can someone please tell me what's going on? Stella, post your question. Thank you, Kyle. If you want to be patient, you can be patient. If you want to donate, you will be next. Let me know if you donate. Let Queen know, let Elaine know. My moderators are on in force this morning and organising my feed, and I'm very appreciative of them. Any update regarding my manifestation? Does Spirit want to tell me about it? Ooh, okay. I want to use straight away the tea leaf oracle, okay, which is right in front of me. And I haven't used this for quite a few days. People love this for some reason. I think it's just super cute, okay? Let's see what's here in regards to your manifestation, what you need to know the most, what you need to focus on, any advice from Spirit in regards to your manifestation. Things are lining up. See how this just fell out straight in line with each other. You just need to tweak something and things are lining up for you, okay? Ooh. All right. I feel that there's some dissatisfaction here with you, okay? I don't feel that you're completely happy with what's going on in your life. You're trying to manifest something new. Remember all your readings you've had, okay? It's important to have a reading, a tarot reading, no matter how, like, long it is or short it is, but the communication that's coming through from Spirit to support you to move forward. It's important to really watch those again and again and again. Write the whole thing out if you have to, okay? Save the video, right? I don't know if there's another person involved. I don't know if this is anything to do with a spiritual business either, okay? I don't have Cash App. I'm not allowed it in Australia. They do not accept Cash App, which is a pain in the ass. Why does Australia have to be like 20 years behind everybody else? I don't understand. Anyway, I can't because my account's in Australia. Okay, so let's have a look and see what else we have. Right. You're working with other people, or you will be. So your manifestations, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Very interesting. So we have the cat and the rabbit as animal spirits. I'm going to pull out one card here. Is it that you really want a person? I just want a yes or a no with that question, because I feel there's so much concern. Okay, right. There's a lot of people going on around you. I don't have Venmo, but I want to get Venmo, so I will be getting Venmo. I think yes. I mean, I think that you are able to subliminal and really change yourself. But I think that this says too much concern with sexual matters, but I want to take out the sexual matters and just put like what you look like. And the reason I want to say this is because, Stella, I know they don't do it. Well, I hope they don't do it anymore, okay? I hope they don't do it anymore, but using animals, and especially rabbits for makeup and things like that. There's something here about appearance, okay? Too much concern with your appearance, possibly. Now, something's going to happen in regards to your manifestations that is going to affect your life. This is a major card. I know what it is. So if anyone wants to guess what that is, you can put it in the chat and try and tune in to see what that is. Something is coming that's going to affect your life in a big way, okay, in regards to your manifestations. I believe there's someone around you, Stella, that you need to be very aware of, and you may be already aware of this, that they appear to be kind and nice and caring, but they envy you, all right? They envy you. Why is the Knight of Pentacles? I think things will happen for you. It will happen slowly, but don't concern yourself too much with like what you look like. It's more like the internal level. Your spirituality is very, very important in regards to subliminals. So, and I know this myself. So this is about, and I don't know if anyone knows what subliminal. We're not going to go into it too much, right? We're not going to go into it on this live, but go have a look what that is. Spirit's saying if you use spirituality within your subliminal manifestation, it's going to work a lot quicker and a lot better than you'd expected. Okay? King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here? I do feel there is love wanting to come in towards you, okay? That may be part of why you're wanting to manifest all these different qualities, whether it's with others or about yourself, because there is a person coming in. This is an understanding also of the devil and the light. I got the devil and the sun card for myself last, I think it was about a week ago, just before I got sick. And this is an understanding, a very mature understanding as you're growing spiritually, that there's always a dark and light side to yourself. And this is showing that to me. So facing that dark side, releasing the dark side of your own self. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I'm sure it does. Okay. Okay, why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Why is this Knight of Pentacles here? The Two of Wands. Slowly does it. Things will start happening for you slowly, but using spirituality will really help you get grounded. Use root, or I hope you're doing chakras as well. If you're doing subliminal, subconscious work, okay, it's really important to get grounded and to open your chakras as well. So I don't know if you open your chakras first before you listen to this in your sleep, but I feel that it's like important right now for you to do that. It will speed the process up. There's a lot of people around you. Just be careful, okay, of anyone who does not have your best interests at heart, because I'm picking that. Don't trust everyone, okay? Let me use some tea leaf for everyone. Why not? It's a fun little deck to use, okay? And Stella, the Tower is here, so I'm going to clarify that with a different deck. Why is the Tower here for Stella? So the Tower, you know, you can create your own tower in your life, or you can, Spirit's going to do it for you. I've created a few towers for myself, and luckily, you know, they've all been the right thing to do, because I've used my intuition, especially in November last year when I stopped drinking, when I stopped, when I moved out of my apartment as well, and when I released a lot of material from my life, and I feel so much lighter, okay? This is also that type of tower for you. This is about just focusing on, if you just focus specifically on what you love and really put the focus into yourself. It is not being selfish, Stella. You could also be an earth sign, okay? Okay, it's going to really help you. There's something here about a new person coming in, right? We have the Three of Pentacles and the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming. I do feel this person coming in. You need to be more open to love. I think you're a little bit too closed in regards to meeting other people, okay? But just, you know, be careful of a frenemy right now. I think Lisa had her reading, I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she did. Mark and Carmen. Mark or Carmen? Mark or Carmen? Mark or Carmen, okay. Can you tell me what's coming in general? Let's do Celtic Cross for you. I also want to use some Tea Leaf Oracle. And of course, we always bring out the mystery cards. So see if you guys can guess it. It was buffering because I was just checking a message. So apologies for that, okay. And then after Carmen, I'm going to have a quick break. Queen, okay. Let's see what's here. Ooh, interesting. Okay, this is one of the Wands energy, from the Ace of Wands to the Ten of Wands. So see if you can figure that out. Okay, see if you can intuitively tune into that, okay? Let's see what's coming for you, Carmen. I'm going to use, if you want me to use any particular decks, guys, as well, and do your reading, just choose one. You can see what I've got here, even if it's just like the color. This is, let's call this a light purple, a dark purple, light purple, multicolored. Okay. Are you planning a trip, Carmen? Are you planning a trip to see family, possibly? Be careful with your belongings, I'm just going to say as well. Like, be very careful, Don't like have your head in the clouds. If you go in a shop, don't leave your bag in the car. I'm just picking up that type of like theft energy here. So I'm not trying to scare you, but just be very careful. Make sure you're locking your house. I actually don't feel it's in your home. I feel it's like outside. So if you're going to the garage to get some petrol or whatever, just don't leave your purse in the car or bring your card with you. There's something here about locking your car, and it could be while you're in your car. So all this could have happened to you, okay? All right, so you're going on a trip, you're going to see family, I do feel. You're stepping into some sort of new experience, okay? I want you to put in the past what you no longer have. So what you lost and you no longer have, Spirit's wanting you to put that in the past. I'm getting someone called Brian and coming through. I feel that they're in spirit. Now, if you know someone called Brian, Carmen, let me know. This could be even be like a grandfather, a father. It could be a friend. I feel it's more like friend, but they could just have been a very close to you, okay? So let's see if anyone, if that wants to come through more, they want to come in, or, if you know that person. Or this could be just someone that's you're going to be meeting, okay? So there's some sort of exciting event you're possibly going to. The letter V could be significant. We have the letter V here. Victory, there's some sort of exciting event possibly. If you're going somewhere, if you're going on a trip to see family, you may be going for a reason, like a birthday, a silver wedding anniversary. There's something here like you're going somewhere, okay? All right. You may be stepping into, let me just say it this way, you may be stepping into a new psychic experience. A new experience. You could be seeing spirit. Now, don't be afraid. The spirit that's coming in to show themselves to you, if this happens, or you may be even dreaming, is benevolent. You may even be dreaming of the past. You may be dreaming of a person that's passed on. You may just have a really strong intuitive hit, but your psychic ability is going up a notch, okay? Right. Let's clarify this. What's happening with this family, an exciting event, because I do feel that there's something going on here with family or an exciting event, possibly to do with your mother or a sister, a child, nieces, nephews. Ooh, okay. It could be a young teen as well. I feel that you're very generous, but there's a need to really slow down. In regards to that, you need to just not give too much. Let's have a look at this short journey and victory here. There's something also about music. So there's your journey, the Fool. The sun is on your back. It's summertime. And before the winter comes, I'm hearing. So I don't know if you live somewhere where you maybe even snowed in or find it very difficult to get around in the winter time. Victory in some endeavor, the Fool. Short journey. Okay. There's a lot of children here. Maybe you're going to see your children. There's definitely females that you're, seeing. And there's the card of victory with the Six of Wands. So if you're going on a trip, it's going to be a really successful trip. Okay. And that's clarifying it with the sun. Let's have a look. August is significant here. The month Leo is here. Okay. So you have another 8. Whatever experience you're stepping into on a spiritual level is going to bring you a lot of happiness, excitement, and joy. It's only something that you can do. And it's almost psychic ability here, in a way, I want to say. But it's bringing you to sort of some next level because you've gone through the healing you needed to. Okay? Don't second guess this talent, this ability, this gift that God is giving you as far as your psychic ability. Step into this new experience. You may be very cautious about this, but Spirit's saying, no, you need to step into it. You're going to get more clarity in the future on that, okay? And there's your star. So there's a lot of beautiful things coming in for you. There's a lot of mental clarity coming in for you. And there's a lot of spiritual upgrade coming in. And those who are meant to lead are definitely getting a lot of spiritual upgrades and psychic hits, and a new level. Like myself, I'm getting like a new level of being able to connect with spirit literally instead of from a distance. I can explain what that means, but it's just taking up time. Trust me. Okay, and the card that if anyone guessed the Two of Wands, this is you. So you're really waiting for this trip. You're really excited. You know, this is something that's going to be very exciting. You're waiting for something to change. Possibly you've been in hanged man mode as well for a while, and you're like, is there anything going to change? Well, yeah, it is. It's coming in. A lot of it's to do with your spirituality, though. Okay, and a lot of people around you. So Jupiter being here for the next 12 months. Have a look at your sun and rising. In the description is the video there. I've named it Fortunate Times or something like that. But it's not my video. It's an astrologer. Go check out the sun and rising sign for yourself and see what house that's going to lay in for the next 12 months. It'd be interesting to see for you if it's a lot about others, collaborations and family for you. Carmen. Okay. I nearly forgot your name then. Mark, I don't know if Mark is here. We haven't done Mark, Namira, or Ari. Maybe Ari is coming up. Ari, are you there? Jasmina is here. Thank you. Yes, I think things are on the up for you, Carmen. Stay positive in your thoughts. Okay? Get excited. Namira, Ari, Mia, Queen. Those are the next 4 people. Jasmina, you are on the list, but you're after Tiger. So I don't know if Tiger's waiting. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go on a quick break. The people I'm calling out are Namira, Ari, and Mia. Namira, Ari, and Mia. Thank you, Queen. I won't be long. Okay, I am back. So I did call out Namira, Ari, or Mia. Let me know who is here. Ari, Queen, Britt is here, Pooja is here, Jasmina is here. I know who's here. Queen wants a general. Let's go forward with Queen's reading. I'm going to use some tea leaf oracle. General, what's coming towards you, Queen? That's a court card. Okay, this is one of the wands energy. It is in reverse. I'm going to keep it in reverse just for the essence of the card. Namira, hold on. Queen is there. Okay, so just please be patient, guys. So this is one of the wands energy. It's in reverse. It's one of the wands from the Ace of Wands to the Ten of Wands. Okay, if someone guesses the number correctly, or the card itself, if you know your tarot, you will win a free 5-minute reading with me. This is a giveaway live today, so see if you can guess that. Don't be shy, put your number or the card, the name of the card. Okay. Spirit's saying, remember you were going to use the tea leaf. Okay, we'll use the tea leaf. We'll bring 3 of these ones. Thank you, Spirit. Oh. So you could have fire in your chart, Sag, Aries, or Leo, Queen. That's coming through quite strongly. I want you to really use your intuition when it comes to a situation here or a person, okay? Because it can be beneficial to you if you, you know, just use your intuition, basically, okay? You got some really beautiful cards. There is possibly a need to cut something. It could be a habit that you have. It could be a person that you know. It could be a job or a living situation. But you need to use your intuition, because the scissors talk about cutting something away, okay? And there could be disappointment if you don't use your intuition about something. So that's sort of like a warning type of thing, okay? Then we have Leo energy here right in the middle. Your happiness and well-being is the most important thing right now, okay? Let me have a look at people guessing stuff. Okay. All right. Then you have a new job or career that you could be very passionate about. You will be receiving a precious gift, possibly in regards to your health or a job or something to do with an upgrade in your current work environment. If you're working, if you're looking for work, it's very highlighted here that you will get a job that you really like, or choose a new career path, or study something that you really, really like, okay? Let's have a look at these. So using your intuition to make some beneficial change. So using your intuition to cut something or someone out will be beneficial for you, okay? If you don't do this, there may be disappointment with something here. So it's time to move on, Queen, into possibly a different environment. This could be work or a living situation. You could also be traveling, I'm hearing. One more card on that. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. Be very careful with giving away too much of your time, your energy, your emotion to something that you know you should really not. Okay, basically. Or you could be quite disappointed. Get your emotions in balance when it comes to a decision you need to make. And you've got a lot of beneficial changes if you make the right choice, okay? Why is the happiness and well-being card here? You'll receive a precious gift, and there's the gift. So if you're working, there could be an upgrade in your pay, there could be a promotion, you could be looking at starting something new. So career is very much highlighted here, okay? And your emotional health and well-being is more highlighted. If I want to say anything to do with health, I'd say like your emotional health, okay? Because we all have different bodies, right? So, and then you have Pisces energy. So this is the card of intuition. It's the card, we talked about intuition. You're very intuitive right now, so make sure that you're using that to make the right changes or choices. Because if you do that, you're going to get some sort of gift. A gift of emotional well-being is, and that is a gift to me. To have peace in my life is a gift, okay? It's probably the most important gift. My mental health is the most important gift to me. So whatever that means to you, but there could be a literal like new job or promotion, like I said, or new business idea or whatever, because you do have strong emotion and passionate love for something, and I feel it's to do with career. Yeah. 10 of Wands. So this is like going the distance, and you're nearly at the end of something that's been possibly quite emotional, and you're going to receive, this is like another gift. So there's a few gifts coming in here for you from Spirit. Emotional well-being. It's really important that you don't procrastinate on something right now. And then you have more Leo energy here with the Strength card. You have some beautiful things coming your way, okay? Especially in regards to your career. If something's been difficult or a struggle that is leaving you, you've got a new opportunity coming in, and it will happen out of nowhere, I'm going to say, okay? Especially with the star being here, okay? It's all part of your healing. You now have the sun, more Leo energy. So tap into that Leo side of yourself, that fire, that passion, that spontaneity. Have the strength to follow your intuition, okay? And put something to rest, make a decision. There's a decision to make. And this card was won by Jermaine. So Jermaine, if you're online, you won this card, which was the 9 of Wands, and it is in the reverse position, okay? So Queen, you need to let your guard down on something here and just follow your gut, okay? Spirit is really trying to help you. You have the sun, you have the star, you have the High Priestess. Follow your intuition. A lot of emotional health being balanced out coming in for you as well. Okay. Let's have a look at the next person. Okay. So Jermaine, if you're there, I don't know if Jermaine's still there, but Jermaine won that. Jermaine Brown. Okay. So Jermaine Brown, if you're there, let me know. Elaine is next. Elaine, post your question. I'm not going to be on for too much longer, guys. 15 minutes. You know I only do 2 hours. I will not be doing a live tomorrow, okay? I will not be doing a live. I'm traveling overnight, and I've decided to have one day off from my live, so I won't be on again until Sunday night, okay? So apologies for those who enjoy when I'm on for the week, me coming on every day, but I'm going to take a break from it tomorrow. I'm going away for the night, and I'm just going to focus on what I'm doing there. Jermaine Brown, post your question to my email address, which is in the description. Okay, and you've won a free 5-minute reading, so you can send me a question, okay, on my email, which is in the description. Jermaine, you won the pick a card, okay, the mystery card. Let's have a look and see what's here for Elaine. General for Elaine. Oh, okay. It's one of the swords, so being up in your head right now. This is what you don't see coming, but also what Spirit wants you to focus on. So let's see what else comes through. I'm going to do some tea leaf oracle. I'm doing them for everyone. Let's see what's here. I think Kyle wants some help there, someone, so someone can speak to Kyle. Okay. Ooh. This is a very simple story here, Elaine. And this is your general for right now, for the next few days, for the weekend, I'm going to say. Watch your money. Don't lend money to people. I'm just going to say that. We haven't got any animal spirit. Let's see. Oh, we now have a dog. Okay, dog spirit. Okay, we have a bat spirit. We have mice spirit, but they're not brilliant spirit, those ones. We have a dog spirit. First of all, I want to say, Elaine, be very careful who you're trusting and who you're hanging out with, who you're hanging around, okay? Ace of Tentacles. I saw that, Jasmine, before you deleted it. That's funny. Okay, it is one of the one of the swords energies. Okay, yes, you're right. It's one of the swords energies. See if you can guess what it is. Okay, so Elaine, there's someone who is very independent. There's someone who is very insincere around you. This could be a friend or a family member. Be careful, okay? There's enemies that are working against you because you are of the light, all right? There's possibly someone that's very jealous of you, envious of you, and they are not the right people to be hanging around with. Be very, very careful in who you are talking to. This could be a woman. I'm going to say it is a woman, okay? A woman with dark hair or dark complexion came up straight away next. This could be someone in your family or someone who you think is your friend, okay? But you are protected. I've got protection from a powerful friend here with the dog spirit. So maybe you're in a situation where you're having an altercation with someone. Someone's insincere and someone is not like all they're cracked up to be as far as what they're saying. So don't believe everything you hear, especially from a family member, especially around the next, I'm going to say 2 weeks, okay? There's a lot of changes coming in your life. Maybe they're envious of the changes. And there's possibly being the moon, that's Pisces energy, something you can't see coming. But you're going to successfully overcome this problem, and possibly a problem where you think there's a problem. Whatever you are worrying about, because I know there's something you're worrying about, okay? I only have PayPal, Kyle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of like not worry about this energy. I think I've said all I needed to in regards to that person. Just be careful who you're telling your information to. Even though someone may try pod and probe you for information, you don't have to tell them anything you don't want to, okay? Why is the changes in your life coming here? And stop worrying so much about your family and what they feel, okay? Ace of Cups, changes coming in your life. What have we been talking about, Elaine, for the past like few weeks now? There is love coming in, okay? We've got this Empress. I know it's a masculine. We've talked about this before. It's a possible Aries. They're possibly a bit older than you. But there is changes in your life in regards to relationships. Possibly you can intuitively feel already this person coming in because you have the Queen of Wands here. They could be. Like, you need to think more positively about your love life and meeting new people, okay? So we have the Temperance card. This is like you've been patient, you've been waiting, you're not sure. You're possibly not sure who you want to go with as well, like men or women right now. But there is a masculine coming in, so it's completely up to you, right? And wow, see? 2 of Pentacles. You're not sure, you're juggling. Like, do I want to be with a man or do I want to be with a woman type of energy, okay? So, 9 of Pentacles. This person's a protector as well, right? You still like hold a light or shine a light for this particular person from a past life, that your twin flame, right? I wouldn't be surprised if, yeah, there's the 2 of Cups, that the connection will never die with the person. I've forgotten her name, Yaz, okay? But it's time to spread your wings in regards to love, right? Have some fun. Spirit's saying have some fun, okay? Go out and have some fun. You're going to meet someone. It's time to really release the past at this point with Yaz and to move forward, have some fun. You got the Wheel of Fortune right there, okay? And there's the Ace of Pentacles. Stop putting your guard up in regards to love. There is a new opportunity coming in and it's the right time, All right, it's the right time. And this card is the Nine of Swords. Okay, so you've got to start worrying about everything else that's going on around you and prioritize your feelings, prioritize yourself with that Nine of Pentacles being there, to embrace the changes that are coming in, because I feel they're really beautiful changes. Okay, you are protected from a powerful friend, and this could also be someone in spirit. I feel it is. Sorry about all the noise. I'll just wait till that goes away. So noisy. Who's being so noisy? Okay, Namira, post your question. Namira, post your question. We have Ari, we have Mia, we have Jasmina and Tiger. Okay. Pooja, you are still on the list, but it's not your turn. Okay. Namira, post your question. I feel it's a family member. Elaine. Queen, post your question. Queen donated. Post your question, Queen. You are next. And Namira will be after you. Namira, please don't go away. You need to wait there. Okay, you will get your reading, but you will be after Queen. Okay, so just hold on. Okay, I always honor all my donations. Jasmina, I'll try and get to you today. I'll try and get through them as quickly as I can. I am going traveling and I will not be on tomorrow night. Okay, I apologize. I will not be on Friday night. Is that right? What day is it? Yeah, I will not be on Friday night. I will be on Saturday night is the next time I will be on. Okay. I just need a little bit of a break. Okay, so today's Friday here. So it's probably Thursday night where you are. I won't be on Friday night. I will be on Saturday. I will be on Sunday. And I will be on... Yeah, my next live's Saturday and Sunday. Should I romantically open up to Jimmy and the outcome if I did? Okay, let's have a look for Queen. Should you romantically open up to Jimmy? I thought you were seeing Sean. Anyway, let's move on. What is the energy around Jimmy and Queen, please, Spirit? Will you stop worrying about stuff? Queen, you need to stop worrying about stuff. I'm doing this, which means, you know, you may do this a lot with your hands. What is that movie from? Or TV series? I don't know. Maybe it's something I watch on YouTube. Okay, I don't know if you saw that card. I don't think you did. But that is one of the Pentacles energy from the Ace to the Ten of Pentacles. One of those, if you choose this and guess it correctly, you will be next. Okay. You will not be next. You will have won the 5-minute reading. See, I'm losing it now, so I need to stop. But we've got a few people to go through first. Should I romantically open up to Jimmy? Why are you so why are you questioning this? You're doubting yourself or your mind here. Should I, shouldn't I? You're having this battle within your mind. Should I open up? You're not sure if you should. Spirit's saying you should, okay? Because the Nine of Cups in the upright is here, and this is like you should open up. You need to open up, okay? Ooh, this could be a long-term thing if you do. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, very twin flame energy. There's a lot of mistrust that you have, a lot of mistrust for, I feel it's more for yourself. Like you don't trust your intuition here. Spirit wants you to trust your intuition. There is a connection between you both, all right? There's a strong connection. You have feelings for this person. And I think that you just need to trust more, trust your own intuition, trust yourself, and trust that if you put the work into anything, you will reap benefits from it, okay? Show me Jimmy's energy and what they feel about you. Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. Two of Cups, that was in the reverse. Queen of Wands. feel this is still your energy. You know, if you're going to open up, just go slowly with it, but think positively about the outcome, because I think the outcome is really nice, because this card is what you don't see coming, and it's a nice card, okay? But there's a lot of unsurety here from your point. King of Cups, so a mature man. He's also been through a lot of heartbreak in his life, okay? When something didn't work out for him in the past, so he could have been divorced. He could be divorced. I feel it's very much like a family situation or a marriage that broke down. So I do feel that, or a very long-term relationship, okay? He could even be still going to court, all right, about something, children or finances, all right. Female, that he did not work out with, something that didn't work out. Okay, now we have the Star. I think this relationship has a lot of potential. I think this person treats you very well, okay? He's an attorney. And then you have the Ten of Cups. I think this person could bring a lot to the table. Is he a Leo? Really strong Leo energy here at the bottom of the deck. He's very mentally switched on. Like, he's very mature. He's got his together, okay? He just wants love. He wants to be able to treat someone like a queen, like you, queen, okay? What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. This is what you don't see coming if you go for this guy, if you give your time, energy, and give it a go. You got the 10 and the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. It's worth it, okay? It's very worth it. I'm getting that song. I can buy you diamonds, I can buy you pearls, take you on a trip across the world. Baby, I know you're worth it. Maybe you really like Alicia Keys, like me. Okay. Is it Canon? Rub my bubble bath, make love something to last and last. Baby, I know you're worth it. So there's a lot of really, yeah, exactly, smooth energy. Okay, very smooth operator, because I'm smooth operator, smooth operator. Probably one of my favorite songs of all time. Smooth Operator. Love that song. You can sing good. Oh yeah, Sade or whatever. You should be a singer. I actually watched a reading a couple of days ago. It was like a 10-minute reading, and someone said, it's a lady, she said, someone stop singing. And that's me. I have an amp and a microphone, and I used to love just ramping it up in the house and just belting it out. And I thought to myself, yeah, maybe I should bring out my amp and my microphone. No, I don't do karaoke. Okay, what's your favourite band of all time? Now, mine's very obscure. It's called Fairground Attraction. So I don't know if any of you know Fairground Attraction, but I love it. I know all the words to all the songs, and I grew up with that music. I always wish I could sing. I want to take voice lessons. Do it, Queen. Do it. Okay. Won't be a second. Smooth operator. Jasmina, post your question, Pooja. Jasmina, I'm going to take Jasmina first, then Pooja, okay? So Jasmina is first after Namira. Namira's been waiting. So Namira, Jasmina and Pooja are the last people on. All right, the last people that are going to get readings today, unless you donate. Jasmina, Pooja, but Namira is first, okay? Namira, post your question, please. The Spice Girls? I shouldn't judge Jasmina. Okay. Okay, Namira, if you're not there, I will move on. You will miss your reading today, okay? Because I have to go. I've got to get ready to go out. What is coming for me next week? Let's have a look and see. This weekend and next week, I love the Spice Girls. I loved them. I loved them when they were out, but like it's not something I'd tune into now, but that's just me. Okay, I do have a court card. I don't normally put a court card here, but we're going to go with this one, okay? So it's a page, a knight, a queen, or a king, okay? Let's have a look and see what other is there. Ooh, the 10 of cups, very nice. The 10 of pentacles. Now, we had those two come out together just with the previous reading, and I did shuffle. So 10 of pentacles, 10 of cups. There's a lot of loving energy here, all right? There's a lot of loving energy around your family, around your home life, with friends, with old connections, new connections, soul tribe type of energy. You're feeling really lucky. You're feeling really loved. Why is the 4 of cups here? The Knight of Wands. Possibly someone's coming in. I don't know whether you're single or not, but maybe somebody's coming in to like offer you to go on out on a date. Somebody's noticed you. Somebody wants to take you out. Somebody wants to tell you how they feel about you. If you are in a relationship, there's a need here for you to let your guard down, okay? And just be more open and loving, all right? Wear your heart on your sleeve. But if you're single, there is a really strong possibility that love could come into your life, but you need to get out there with friends, okay? Enjoy yourself. There's a lot of happiness here. There's a lot of abundance. There's a lot of happiness. We have the star now. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading, okay? There could be a masculine, I'm going to say air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius around you. That possibly a Libra or an Aquarius, because the star's here as well. Oh, wow. And there's the King of Swords. I do feel that whoever's coming in towards you passionately or someone you're interested in, I'm just going to say go for it, okay? And let your guard down on an emotional level, like especially if you've been hurt in the past, there's need to just open up a little bit more emotionally, okay? All right, that is your reading, and that's what's coming towards you. Page of Cups, again, somebody coming in. Sweet kind of love, okay? So open your arms to love. There is someone waiting to come in, and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness, I'm going to say. Okay, I'm going to put all these cards separately in the deck. Jasmina, your turn. Will I go back to my old job I left 2 years ago? Well, that's definitely entirely up to you. We've got the Moon. What are you afraid of? What is it you're afraid of? You need to stop like fighting something here and just go with what your intuition. Perhaps they did you wrong. Perhaps you've had difficult jobs in the past where like people have been very nasty or envious or jealous, or the company is not what they said it was, and you haven't been happy, and you've always had to sort of like stand up for yourself. There's something here possibly that happened in that job in the past, but you need to trust your intuition. There is good fortune coming in for you, okay, in regards to work. I'm going through these quickly because I want to get through everybody's, all right? That was Jasmina. Pooja, post your question. We've had Namira. Who else? Summertime is here. Let me know who's here. Kyle, post your question. Lovely. Kyle, post your question. They're going to be very quick. They're going to be like under a minute readings, but I just want to get through everybody. Okay. All right. I want to get through everyone. So let's move forward. Kyle, post your question if you're there. Let me know who's here. I've got 4 people online. One of them I know is definitely Queen. Who are the other 3 people? Let's get through these readings really quickly. I've got a bad back as well, so I need to get moving and standing up and walking around a little bit. Kyle, am I moving correctly? Am I moving correct? Okay. Kyle, let's see what's here for you, your overall energy. Let's have a look at Kyle's overall energy. I'm getting designer labels for you. I don't know if that makes any sense for you, Kyle. Okay, wow, you also have the Page of Cups, and I shuffled these, okay? Um, so Page of Cups is like wanting to go towards someone or being interested in someone. Maybe someone's interested in you on a romantic level. If you are like coupled, this is sweetness in love coming in for you. The Page of Cups is very sweet. It's also a girl child. Maybe you have a child. I don't know. Okay, you tell me. So there's something here about sweet love. You may be really looking at your finances right now as well. We have the Hierophant. So this is career or relationship. This can be work. Wow, there's a lot going on here for you. Are you thinking a lot about your past, a past relationship or a past job? I can't pick up whether it's career or not, but it could be love. You've got a lot of cups energy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of these 5 cards, 3 of them are cups energy, which relate to love and relationships, okay? I would say that you need to get really, I do feel that you're moving in the right direction, but you need to get more disciplined in some area of your life, okay? And this can be to do with putting and setting boundaries up in regards to relationships and other people. The 7 of Cups is confusion. Perhaps somebody else is confused how they feel about you. Maybe you're confused how you feel about them. But there is love to be had here. There is some sort of soul connection. I do feel it's with a person that you want to commit to or someone coming up. I don't know if you've had a commitment in the past, but there's definitely a soul tie with a person here. Who is the person Kyle is soul tied to, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I feel you know who this is, okay? You know what? You are moving in the right direction, Kyle. You've been through a lot, right? If you can do any chakra meditation, do your root or base chakra, right? Which is the same thing. Wear the color red or focus red, that attention, yeah? You are moving in the right direction. Use your intuition when it comes to others. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning in your favor. Things will be okay, all right? I would just work on your heart chakra and your base chakra. Get yourself grounded, okay? You are moving in the right direction. The wheel is here and Spirit is here really trying to help things move forward in a positive way for you. Okay, Pooja, let's have a look at your reading. I don't think we've got anyone else waiting. Pooja, and then I've got to go, guys. I've got to go. I've gone over my time frame. Pooja is having a tea leaf reading. 3 cards significant to you right now. One at a time, please, Spirit. Oh. They're hard to shuffle sometimes. They're hard to shuffle. Too many cards. That's definitely one of them. Okay. There is some warning here right now. Just be careful of a dark female, someone with dark hair or dark skin. It could be in your family or a friend, okay? Someone will gossip about your secrets, discord amongst family or friends. Be very careful who you're associating with. Pooja, I don't know if you're here or not, but yeah. Blessings for you too, Kyle, and everything's going to be okay. Pooja, right, you need to be very careful what you talk about. In the Animal Spirit Oracle deck, which I don't have out, but in the Spirit Animal Oracle, the Parrot Spirit is watch your words, and we have the parrot here. Be very careful who you're telling your business to, okay? Then maybe not everyone is sort of like agreeing with something you're doing, right? I do feel it's a very strong mother or sister energy, okay? So someone may be talking about you behind your back about something you're doing, and there's some sort of discord here, possibly between family members. Anything more advice for this or anything? Yeah, I do feel it's a mother figure or a sister, okay? So I don't know if what sort of relationship you have with your family. Look at this, 2 females here. There's 2 females in your energy. So be very careful. 3 females, no way, okay? One of them could be a Virgo. Watch out for the Virgo, okay? It could be something to do with what you're doing in your life. This is definitely family members, okay? So just be careful. Put your boundaries up. Set your boundaries and do what it is you want to do that makes you happy and not necessarily what other people are telling you, okay? Jermaine, quickly post your question. I'm running out of time, my lovely. Okay. Right, well, you need to stay away from them, Pooja. Ooh, I feel really nice energy with you, Jermaine. Main areas or areas that are going on, okay. Have you thought about leaving a job or leaving a relationship or leaving a friendship here, okay? Something is going on here with you guys, with Jermaine, okay? Jermaine, I don't know where your question is. If you've put it in the chat, it's a long way back in the chat, okay? Jermaine, a loving, emotional family is important to you. That's what the first card is that came out. The second card was work and achievement with success, okay? And the last card is parting of the ways, either romance or business. So whatever you're doing, I feel that there's like a lot of support around you. I feel that if you're thinking about leaving a job or ending something, or even a friendship, talk to a trusted family member about it. You will have the love that you want, okay? I feel that you think things aren't moving fast enough in your life in some capacity, but you will have the loving family that you want, or you have the emotional support from family right now that you deserve, okay? Okay. Then you have the 9 of Wands. You're a little bit guarded about something that is confusing you in regards to your job, and you're not sure whether to say yes or no about something because the guard is up. Perhaps something's happened in this previous job that you're just like, oh, do I really want to put myself in that position again? So I feel that you may be saying no to a job offer or something to do with that, okay? Yeah, 6 of Cups in the reverse is not going back to the past. I'm not telling you, or Spirit's not telling you what to do. I feel that the decision you may make it's a no from me, okay? Maybe you don't want to leave family if you're going somewhere to go back to work, okay? That was it today, guys. I have to go. I could sit on here all day, I'm sure, and I'm sure there's people that have missed their reading. I will be on Sunday. Hold on a second. What day is it? I will be on... Let me get this right. I'll be on Saturday night and Sunday night. Saturday and Sunday night are my next lives. I'm having a day off, guys. I appreciate you all being patient. I know you liked me to be on every day when I'm off work and to be there, but I can't tonight because I'm going to really just focus on chilling out and where I'm staying and where I'm going, and I'm really enjoying it, okay? Not that I don't enjoy this, but I'm just having a break, okay? 1 day break. Give me 1 day. I will be on Saturday night, okay, guys? So don't miss out. Saturday night, I will be on live, and I will see you all then. Bye-bye. Have a nice day too. Bye.